Keiko versus Camo. I don't think Camo's had the best time individually. We'll see if he can show up today.
Well, they certainly started it out well, but traded out and the A site lost as a result. Team Liquid will be forced to play this one as a retake. It's pistol round here on Abyss, and ghosts across the board for Apeks and Team Liquid. Looking for those headshots on the way through, and up close, the first challenge will be Florescent. Good delivery onto Keiko, keeping the numbers even though. And Team Liquid, as we can see, have full site control. This is a bit of a problem though, because as time goes on, we see a star online for AvovA. They can stop this defuse every step of the way. Instead, Team Liquid want to get ahead of that utility, fight into the choke point, drop these players before they can use their side of the A side. Flash is primed and ready. They're going aggressive. They're taking the fight to Apeks, but they will not win it. And Apeks
is currently sat within the side, but it's very patient from the side of Apeks, not wanting to overextend. And paTiTek is caught completely out in the open. That flash couldn't have been any better. And now for Keiko, we're looking for those heroics again. Had an insane performance last time on this map, and well, the first kill goes his way.
How much more can you expect? Even the reveal forces him all the way back, barely evading those couple of bullets. The work's being done to put this into a winnable situation. The door not quite closed on this one yet, and that could have been blown wide open. But they've managed to cross back now, all three players from Apeks in A main. And the same problem that we saw in that pistol round. Utility is going to be there. Shock darts are online and they're fired through for big damage and a kill on the back of it, leaving Nats alone, facing down the stun and then the gun. Hold on! He's come out with two! It's half! It's winnable and Nats makes the
divide available, and again, it looks like an early brawl.
It is indeed, and it's Camo going down. Keiko still holding ground, and kamyk stepping up for the fight. Another big push early on from Team Liquid. But it's not ended up in the best position. Florescent pops off with those last two. That puts her up to 4 kills already. And it's Nats, the player who clutched the previous round, now meeting his demise. Florescent answers back. A big
You're looking at a player, the first to make it from game changers into the league, acing versus Team Liquid, a mainstay within the VCT. And there are players on the other side as well that you're talking about, highly experienced, a minimum of about a year within the league, if not more. What a big round from her individually, trading out so many of those.
Ultimate activated, signaling the start of the push on the other side of the map. Florescent's gone down. They won't draw any attention away from this site hit. Plant coming in on B. Team Liquid have lost Keiko, but they've maintained the advantage. Happy to play this retake. Players they're up against. We talk about that util. MOLSI doesn't quite have the nade, but 2 flashes. He'll stay up close. Going to try to make this messy for Liquid on the retake.
Yeah, 1 kill for Batu as well would be enough to garner that Hunter's Fury, which could be able to completely turn things. All the defenders also coming in from a direct angle. No one in from behind. It's going to be tough.
There's MOLSI down. That second flash won't be fired out. The spam in the smoke, a tiny bit off. Close to the head, but not close enough. Hold on. The reveal forces the defuse to stop. It's halved already. AvovA needs to be looky on this spray, and no, not today. Team Liquid had that rotation from Keiko start of the round, and it's still here. 3 players stacked up on A, ready for this fight. Florescent blinded, had to use up a cloudburst to stay alive, but can't find the players, and now is found out open in the side. It's Team Liquid winning.
More aggressive pressure, but with no pressure in mid. Look how pacey this is from Apeks. A complete change-up. 2 players waiting outside of the B site, and the remainder just left on the backside. Hype finally onto the board. First kill in the match. Can Nats hold on?
Surely not. Those cages are about to fall, and he is surrounded. Numbers everywhere. Behind him, beside him, and right in front. That one was done before it got started. Keiko caught as well by Hype. A big pickup, putting them on the board at last. As Team Liquid have a little more aggression facing them. A flash from MOLSI, a peek from Florescent. The chances of this round go from 0 to none. paTiTek 1v4. He has time to close the distance. Has a little bit of utility as well, but this is too big of an ask. Surely the first one even gets the reveal taken out. Swing on backside, spots one, but time is ticking, and surely now it's ticked too far. He would need more kills by now, and he would need Hype. Sure, she won't be in the push for the B site, but she is cutting off rotations and making this a headache for the side of Team Liquid.
Got to be careful not to be too slow. When you have that null command for the defenders as well, it's going to be utilized already. bit more passive in some of the positioning. Florescent just trying to cause issues into middle, but will be isolated and taken down. Hunter's Fury also sent through from the attack, but it doesn't find a thing, and Keiko's just walking around, walking into the site. Nobody there to stop him. Finally, AvovA will put him down, and the spike is planted. Wow, hype. 3 kills last round, 4 in this.
4 with 14 HP.
Ration to A. Again, we see the knife thrown in towards the site, hoping to catch out Nats. Instead, Florescent leading the charge. Oh, they've kind of gone past each other here. This is classic Nats, if anything, but Camo's doing all the work. Well, he gets there in the end.
Yeah, a nice little spray transfer. They weren't beautiful. So, Hype's got a chance. Patty's giving him an opportunity, but...
a slightly better investment already. paTiTek has spotted her out. The more interesting thing, though, is how far Hype has managed to get, just walking all the way in.
Yeah, it was a KO knife cleared site, so they knew they were playing back off site. And I don't think he had utility, or unless I missed it, for the cross. Just, okay. The crosshair was already on them. That's a nice pick for Florescent, indeed, and it opens more space. Hype will have less players coming through that choke point to try to take this duel. Hunter's Fury deployed. Hype dodges the first, doesn't dodge the second. They know he's up close, and he'll be dropped by it. A nice shot by kamyk. Adjusted his crosshair by a little bit, and it's helped out. Funky not gonna land the shot. Apeks losing players, losing ground. And Team Liquid closing in on that spike. The Cosmic Divide goes up. If anything, it might even help them cross. Now all players right on that. Up close, Nats has cover from top. There's no way that they can deny this without just dropping all the bodies. AvovA's come out with a triple. They all pushed him. And now the Cosmic Divide used for the reposition, but he's spotted. He's taken down. paTiTek still in with a chance. Needs to get this half, and MOLSI is playing with the time. This one is ending neck and neck. A phenomenon. Information away. Nats is going to hope that the chaos has given him a gap to exploit. In fact, there's 2 players watching it, and that has caught him off guard. Your lurker's down. Now only the direct hit remains, setting their sights on A. But it's not like it's wide open either. AvovA is here, and so too is Florescent. A tough take sits ahead of Team Liquid, and they'll group up, going to the back side together, finding one, but Keiko's gone. They try to find Florescent, and the reload, the lack of ammo, the only thing that separates them. They're still going aggressive. Liquid don't want to plant just yet. They're going to run straight into them. A surprise for Apeks. Low HP on the remaining players. Batu's got a shock. A reveal in 20, and time on his side. Here comes the shock dart. It's fired out. Whoa.
I think they had such a streak of rounds. Damn, this is aggressive. Okay, Florescent. A pot flash into the entirety of Liquid. Florescent is alive, and 2 of them are dead.
Florescent's looking for more. Connecting on paTiTek, another flash. This one not quite finding its mark in the same way. That's the whole site wide open. One little mistake, an overheat, and now it's 2 players coming on the flank with a trap sitting there as well. Nats is 9 HP, kamyk's 45. If it's a head-to-head duel, if they're stood in the open, Wild Western style, a duel, sure. An Apeks win, but
flank, the plant kind of sucks. Like, it's not in a great position. They're gonna go walkabouts to try and clear some of the backline spots, but there's only so many places these remaining players can even be.
2 shock darts to work with. Defuse already started, and they need to get on there. They need to stop this right here and now. There's no way to stop it. Apeks just walked in and defused.
The buy of their own, and this is where it comes down to crunch time. Early damage done by Hype, but he doesn't get the kill. 10 HP kamyk.
That connection could come back to help them. kamyk, though, even on a sliver of health, you look at the Hunter's Fury, you think about the impact that can have. A shift from Team Liquid, clearly setting their sights on this B site. Smokes are in. Kamo will be too in just a second. There's the Hunter's Fury trying to find some targets. Nothing landing just yet, and indeed it won't. AvovA inside the smoke. Might not be expected. There's a flash ready. MOLSI's about to fire it through. Florescent's already connected. Now the push comes in. The retake underway, and it's MOLSI landing that one from far away. Flash on the right. Florescent's not caught, though. Ready to take kamyk. Looking for a little bit more. Post plant from Team Liquid. With 3 players that they're up against, they needed something, and paTiTek's the one to find. Nats tucked in, lands another. Got to get that value. Team Liquid. A very direct approach, down middle, taking control over the broken door room. It's going to be Hype who meets the pack. Big play from him, though. It's 2 dropped, and a chance now for Florescent. That operator only has to take down 1 opponent up close, and that will be the spike drop. But this player's coming from all around. A flash inside the smoke. Florescent knows it's time for the shorty, but it won't land. paTiTek able to shut that down, take the B site, get the plant in, and now the information falls into their hands as well. That's going to point Keiko in the right direction. He could have the flank streams.
Playing this lurk. AvovA already gone. That's just smokes. It's already going to be incredibly difficult with how passive Nats is currently sitting. And then also Keiko's going to TP to join up. paTiTek in the corner as well. Instead, though, it's very reactive from Liquid there, going straight into the site.
If Hype can hold his ground, they might have a chance, but if Camo claims backside, it's over. Big ultimate from Batu, connects onto kamyk, and now the site is very much claimed. The onslaught has been stopped. The operator of Nats is going to have to do some serious work. A nice bounce from Batu, takes down paTiTek with the shock dart, and at this point, 1:05 seconds on the clock. Sure, they've got money. I don't think they're going to be thinking about saving. But if this was a regular round, if it was a closer scoreline, you probably would.
Maybe he's playing the reverse Turkish player. Only getting kills with utility rather than the headshots. That's what he's done in this round.
Sick of the aim allegations.
Yeah,
He's going to come in. I'm the best utility player in the world. Fair play.
I think there's a few that's got to get past. So does Keiko. Ooh, that wasn't the best. The fact that 2 players peek and he barely takes a lick of damage. The spike's still deep into middle, though. My only worry is AvovA. If AvovA goes down, this actually gives them a path, but instead, he'll be there to take out Keiko, and with the spike spotted on Nats' back, 15 seconds, he will have to eliminate 2 players to get towards this site. That's the first. Hype just around the corner, and he'll
multiply. AvovA will be trapped on the site. Batu is a player coming right behind him. Doors just broken wide open as he was firing utility. Nats with perfect timing, and AvovA caught through the edge of the smoke. Now it's Hype, MOLSI, and Florescent.
My eyes are down.
We've already seen a clutch. We need to see another great swing from Hype. So much more to be done.
managed to clutch it out once. Gonna need a little bit more. Hype does well again, but there's an immediate trade left all onto Florescent.
Maybe you won.
No, actually, if you play against Benny, you've probably won.
Oh, that was... It's just me. Benny, if you're watching, that was Tom that said that. paTiTek, nice little double to open this up for Team Liquid. They lost the opening duel, but a great conversion to put them ahead. Moving into this A site. MOLSI's full blind, but Batu's not. Clearly has his crosshair on his mark, putting it down to Nats and paTiTek, and he makes the immediate read. Nats is alive. He's probably behind me, but he doesn't know that the push-up is coming in from paTiTek, but the position that Batu has just slipped into, he couldn't have planned that better if he tried. So now he's safe, and Nats thinks he's walking into free space. There's no one around here, right? My buddy just cleared it. Well, it turns out Batu's still sticking around in the spawn. This is going to be a head-scratcher for Team Liquid. Now at least they know where one player is. The problem is they didn't find Hype. 6-0. What a start this has been for Batu, and a turnaround. As I said, he had seven kills in the last map.
There you go.
And now he's got 7 kills in the second. In just no such thing as a free round.
Now in Batu's as well. Batu's just gone and retrieved the other gun using the ultimate. AvovA just creating a shroud for him to play around. As I said, I always get nervous when this guy is in smokes defusing, or if he's in his own smokes anywhere. It seems like there's some awareness, though, from the attack.
There definitely is. They're not looking to plant just yet, knowing that there's going to be a resurgence from this side. They want to take the fights with 25 seconds left on the clock. Someone has to make that move. Eventually, the commit comes in. Shock Dart was good for a bit of damage. Plant secured. But look at how many Apeks players are low. The rifle on Florescent down to 25 HP. AvovA and Batu having their own, though. We just need a few shots to land on their side. With Batu down and time ticking, a hero needs to step up and make themselves known, and Florescent seems to be that hero. Ult now online, and the health is going to come back as a result. Flash coming up close to Keiko's, just down on 10 HP. The star is at least used, though. That's going to buy them crucial time in a round like this. Keiko, the last alive, 10 HP, has to go run, has to deny it, and can't even get close. Too many bodies. Florescent getting past all of this Phoenix utility. There you see that wall used in its new state. And once they do that, they still have quite a bit to deal with on the site. Mainly Batu, who with 10 kills and 1 death, has decided to go for the big old gun, the operator. Smokes, though. Oh, never mind! What a shot! That was through the smoke, right?
I think it must have been. There wasn't much to be seen. I think getting paTiTek back's going to be difficult. The no-scope ball bang. This guy's just flexing on them.
Numbers, and the reason they haven't gone for it just yet is they're not seeing any presence. There's no mid control. There's no attempt to retake art. Normally when you give up art, you're going to try to fight for the door from mid or flank. None of that's happening right now.
Yeah, I do wonder if they'd almost want to play this one as a retake altogether. You have yourself the run it back, one away from a Hunter's Fury, one away from a Cosmic Divide. A single pick on this retake could get them right back in, and with how well Florescent does at reclaiming that space using this ultimate, I think a nasty surprise awaits her, though. Camo perfectly positioned, and in fact, coming alive individually. Will meet Floor for the second time, and this time, that's where he lays.
Man advantage. Still a star online for Keiko, flank underway. It looks like this door may be well and truly shut on this round. That's not quite good for the kill, but running the clock down, taking the HP to a lower number, that's all they need to do. Keiko's got them boxed in with no escape. They called for the save, but even that will be an uphill battle as Team Liquid make it to 2 rounds. It's been because he is the point of contact.
I'm able to slow them. But AvovA was watching Hunter's Fury.
Nice.
Should be able to take down kamyk, and we're actually going to get another tag onto Nats, leaving a big advantage here for the side of Apeks.
Good shock as well. Damage across the board, Team Liquid. They're not going to wait for that retake. They need to get ahead of it, find some picks towards Arts where they're looking to hold strong, and Nats has done a remarkable job to start with. Conscious that Florescent's going to flash it and peeks right after. Beautiful stuff. Team Liquid maintain control of Art. Keek goes in for another. Batu, no success with the operator this time, and AvovA left to pick up the pieces. Smoke fades. Trimmed down quite low. They'll regroup with Florescent. Quick on the trigger for paTiTek. Team Liquid have decided to move all the way back to Art from the flank, but Batu's ready. Both angles checked. Where do they go from here? Right into Batu's waiting arms, of course. There's another.
His repositions. It leaves him on an island, but he still manages to thrive. His 20th kill in this half will be the end of it, but now we look to the remaining 4. They're split up. Keiko is looking to try and give them some space to try and get into the afterplant. Want to try and battle for A main control. It's a position that they don't know is clear. Hoping to try and bait out a fight, but it won't be happening. Instead, Apeks are patient as they look to play the retake.
They certainly have the numbers, but Team Liquid having heated up. Keiko and kamyk, they'll try to make this work. The flash is good. The response, though, still there for Liquid. It's winnable! Coming down B long. It won't be quite as easy to have that impact, though, with a flash out of the smoke, perhaps. There it goes. Quick swing, and no one's there. It's wide open for the taking till Camo steps in. Easy kill for Batu. Nats, well, they finally figured it out. When a cage goes up on the side, Nats is inside it. He's being dropped before he can do any shenanigans.
This is not the start they were hoping for, and Batu just continues.
Yeah, well, you do, I suppose. Watch Batu get 4 kills anyways. Decoy's going to be sent out. Gate crash. It's being clocked in that corner. It's being watched as we speak. Batu will be dropped as a result. Well played by Keiko early on, denying that utility to push in from Florescent. The ultimate will be denied, and Keiko goes out for more. Florescent has quite a bit to do. The spike alone on B long, hoping that AvovA and Hype can remain undetected, but the knife has revealed them. And now they need the kills. Very nice stuff. Okay, they've caught Nats completely off guard, but a 1v3 for AvovA.
Be careful. That's what I'm going to say to the Liquid players. Be careful. You might not. No, it was 8. It was slightly more than Side double, here we go.
9.
Well, that catch-up continues already! The 1-2 punch! These two playing duelists together feels illegal. Like, they're just doing so much damage right off rip. An opener for Florescent, and then Batu just spams the smoke just in case.
Yeah, Hype has the flank. Players inside the smoke, and if he extends further, Nats is going to be there. Keiko's walking around the other way. Hype may feel like he's in a powerful position right now, but he has to catch them off guard. That's exactly what he does. Now they know where he is. The timing here going to be everything. Nano already doing damage to Keiko, but it actually forces him forward, and that doesn't work out for Hype. MOLSI falls, and now we're getting scared. Keiko has a chance, and we've seen him do this before. 1v2. And it looks like he wants to reposition, perhaps expecting some aggression, a Yoru flash to come around that corner any moment now.
I was going to say, if Batu plants, he has the ult. Instead, they're going to give it to AvovA. They could have had this pretty much sealed with all information off the dimensional drift. Instead, they've opted to just get it down safe.
If Apeks win this, 8 rounds in a row will be needed for Liquid. The map is put to bed. It's done. Door is shut. And the lock is turned. But Keiko doesn't see anything. It looks like it's an inevitable scenario. Baits one into the smoke, catches the kill, has an idea on the second. Cosmic Divide put through, and he's seen him!
Players. And Liquid have an extra ult to play with. Keiko as well has been so good in these moments, and he's going to do it again. To push it to their own smoke, he uses it to find a double. This man's impact cannot be undersold. He's been left as a solo B-side
30 seconds left.
in so many different occasions. And now they're going to go on the rotation. Bear in mind that Nats could use his ultimate for the reveal. Any lurks could be problematic. Camo's already waiting, though. It's going to be timing, and he wins it as well. This now leaves 2 to try and hold versus double.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, that was it. Hype needed to pick. A tough one to find. Crouch peeking into Camo. 5 seconds. Plan needs to go through. And element, something that just completely blindsides Liquid and puts them back in the game in a convincing way. And instead, that lead has been diminished to a far less impressive one. It's not over just yet. This is a different taste of Apex's attack. They found the opening pick. Or at least traded it back with Hype already down. They lost their double door control for a moment, lost their flank protection.
A lot of this comes down to Florescent once again. Hunter's Fury being utilized. Isn't able to find too much. Actually, AvovA's found 2. This now looks doable. Weaponry retrieved for him as well. MOLSI even has the ultimate, although he is not in a great position for the post plant. Might even have to think about using it proactively or just not using it at all. Trying to sit back. With only a classic on Batu, it's not going to be easy for him.
Yeah, but Batu will have the opportunity after MOLSI gets spotted. Batu comes swinging in. It's actually AvovA. No! The attempt series you're going to go up against GX, a squad that didn't fare much worse than Fnatic up against BBL. There's no easy games, as we've said. There might not be any easy rounds for Apeks. Like you said, ult goes into B, nobody moves, and Camo still up close. The position that he found so much impact from before, and it's happening again. The one foul Florescent, though, steps through the nade to take the duel. A much-needed fight won by the side of Apeks. They're on site, but so are so many of these Team Liquid players. In fact, the whole team is here, and Team Liquid are rolling.
A walk in here could meet a demise. Instead, an immediate pickup of the rifle. Pressure now placed on trying to clear those backlines. Getting the plant has been a real struggle for the side of Apeks, and that's the case again. Spike on the deck with 10 seconds left. They need a hero, and Florescent is trying her best. That spike has gone down, but so have some of the players on Apeks.
So is Camo. Great pick by Batu. Batu again! And now it's Camo left to try to put this across the line. Tap it in right at the finish line. 76 HP and going for the spike. The swing from Batu is there. And
how much can you have really put into play on this map so far?
Camo, 1 HP left on Florescent, and the stun was enough. Beautiful from paTiTek. In the corner is Keiko as well, and that's the double.
I don't know how many people in EMEA were running that one. Oh, okay. The stun combination
Round.
made it.
They don't invest that much money, but they still pack a
deny.
punch. Flank as well being watched.
And already, that is going to be Batu. Being able to find Kama. The thing is, that time is still ticking. The guided salvo denied them again. You can already see 2 uses of it within the round, and that was before the spike even went down. Paranoia has left both players at the back completely blinded. And there's some weaknesses in the weaponry, but that doesn't seem to matter. AvovA now tagged desperately low. Shields have regenerated, but that won't help versus a headshot. And now you look at Batu, who's fantastic in the last map, but what can he realistically do?
Bits of information they can get. The stun was good, but the capitalization not there. It's faded by the time they push through. Florescent good to land 1 shot, but Camo keep that angle secure for at least a moment longer. 12 seconds, just need to run the clock down here. But with the weaker weapons, damage is most certainly being done. It's Keiko who levels the playing field with the shorty, but the numbers advantage still there for the side of Apeks. And the plant coming down with a second left on the clock leaves Nats to clutch it all. He won't even land them.
Oh, already an early stun thrown in. So much utility put into the corner. There is no escape. And they're pushing off the back of it as well. It's definitely become a bit awkward, but it doesn't matter when you have the support. A beautiful set play off the back of the Armageddon, stuns and salvo. It forced them into an early fight. And you think about it, Apeks have been battling for A-Long every single round. But Florescent at least will find one, but they have got eyes on the spike. Gonna have to be, I feel, a well-timed swing almost together. No, they're just going straight into the firing squad. And okay, not possible. He's been great, but he will just about live to tell the tale.
Oh, to make noise, so they think that's where the hit's coming in, hoping that aggression would come in from Liquid that they could punish. But kamyk and Keiko are the ones punishing. Sure, 1 falls eventually, but now a 4v2 on the back. And again, it's tempered aggression. It's Team Liquid saying, there's a lot of players there, we will push, but not all the way. We go to long, we sit back and hold our spots. It works out now for a massive advantage. It's AvovA and Hype who have to put the pieces of this puzzle back together.
One kill could get the lockdown, but you have to feel that's only going to be utilized if this round feels winnable. And I'm just looking at paTiTek set up with a stun there, just waiting to catch him. Even does the deed himself, leaving AvovA stuck in the corner. There was only really one place left that he could be. Could teleport to the other side of the map, but realistically, are you winning this direction? They're clearing the angle up close. Camo knows that they're there, but it's a big kill for Hype. That leaves the C site completely open. Has to come down to a full retake, and it's not like there's any ultimates really on that defensive side. Okay, Nats can reveal where they are, but I think once they've planted, there'll probably be a fairly educated guess as to where they are anyway.
Well, yeah, unless they think it's a B plant and their headsets are unplugged. Should be a fairly easy deduction. Guided salvo online for kamyk to try to rob back some space. Florescent down to 14 HP. She's been tagged up in 2 engagements. Stunned now as well, but she's not out of the round just yet. There it is, the kill found. AvovA helping out, and Team Liquid finally
2 away. Isn't going to be the case. That's me upset.
Keeping his econ high. AvovA has to get out. Yeah, it cancels the ultimate. At least spots 1. They know that Keiko's close. They still have to root him from position. Florescent focused elsewhere, drops 1, turns to help. That ends up being her demise. Luckily, MOLSI's good for the trade, and Apeks will still make it to the site. kamyk on his way in. He has a gap, and he'll have a 1v1 in a second, but Hype's the one to win it. Camo all alone. Up. There's no question of saving it. They've got the money.
I think we're not about to witness exactly the same thing. No, this time it's just the salvo being used.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous.
It is. It is.
Camo's double. paTiTek with 1 as well. They've chipped away at the Apeks numbers early in the round. Now, Camo almost fell. He's left on 30. But with Hype and Batu having to recover this last round with 3 ultis online for Liquid too, that granted might not have huge impact, but if Nats can manage to find a body, they've got massive information to play around in the late half, or late round I should say. It's already the late half. And then even if Hype uses this lockdown, and I think its best use might even be as a fake to buy space for his teammate. Or perhaps the post plant if they can get there.
This position does somewhat sell a bit of a ruse. There could still be a move towards the B side, but that's quickly gone. And wow, that's another real benefit of that salvo. It's just, okay, I'm just going to place it exactly where you have placed the lockdown, and it is. direct take already for Liquid. Backside cleared already. Those angles that can catch you off guard, especially in pistol rounds. Both of them cleared so easily by the guided salvo. And while post plant, just think about it. He could have that back online already in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, it won't be long. paTiTek opening this one up. MOLSI's down, Flash is there, but no re-aggression. They're biding their time for Keiko to fire through that Paranoia. They know they'll be grouped up right about now. Paranoia in response to one of their own, and it's a big play for Team Liquid. Double the numbers of Apeks, and this pistol round, it carries so much weight. That weight now on Florescent's shoulders. 40 health. And the guided salvo, it should put this one to bed. The cam's destroyed, but the time has already been bought, and now it's done.
He's already going to spot the contact. That contact is coming his way.
Got support at least, but look at the utility. Again, it forces you out in the open, and he is being chased. Kamo hot in his heels, picks him up, looks for more in the backside. MOLSI, low HP, and he'll survive. So will AvovA, thriving, in fact. And MOLSI wasn't that low. I thought a few more of those bullets had landed onto him. In fact, he's fighting fit and ready through. Now, they fake out C. They make presence here on long, and then try to take down Florescent, but that will not be as easy as you might think. Nat's at least able to trade, but then Hype goes out for some aggro of his own. It is that tempered aggression we wanted to see, and it's working out for Apeks. 3v1 now, with Nat's the only man standing. I think this would be an ace for him. To that previous
with Rolling
half.
Thunder as well.
Attack side, Rolling Thunder, breach stuns as well for just pushing into side. It seems like it'll be easier to use. Apeks getting ahead of the problem. They're already pushing up short. Kamo good for the first, but the stun, it slows him down. Florescent's waiting patiently for that opportunity, and there it is. Converted onto paTiTek. Could work to Apex's benefit, though.
Yeah, they've got the lockdown. I think that's the reason they're willing to give this up completely, is they can clear a lot of those positions, but Nat, he doesn't want to allow them to even put it down in the first place. He's going to try and get ahead of any of that utility. It's something that surely has to be expected. Dart through, they don't realize how close he is. It's a good trade, but then Keiko's here as well. Liquid have done fantastically to turn this back, and just look at the HP. 6 and 25, make that 0, and now just Floss standing. That landed. kamyk's down to 32 HP.
That was absolutely lovely. A nice idea. kamyk still, though, drawing air for now. Denial of the plans, perhaps, or damage done. As a result, paTiTek will go down. They spam the angle as well. Okay, opening pick found freely. kamyk down low. This is the first hurdle. The lockdown even used just to ensure it. It's a good thing as well, with Kamo finding 8 seconds to get off that site. Still a player on backside, but Keiko has ultimate. Is he going to try to cancel the ulti? No, instead he's just fighting forward, catching them off guard. They didn't expect to see that much resistance, and it's bought time here. 5 seconds left until guided salvo comes back online. That's going to deny a defuse. It's coming in. It should be. Defuse is already underway. There it is eventually. Might even have been late had they have stuck, but they did not. And now MOLSI has to make this work with the operator. Limited time, and